Hello everyone, this is Daryl20 and welcome to episode 87 of Daryl20's Let's Play of FTB Evolution. Today, I want to get started on layer 2 of the pyramid. Last episode, we finished the first layer, so in case you guys missed that, it is now complete. Now we're going to start looking at what's involved in layer 2. I have not even peeked at what's coming up, so I have no idea. We're going to find out together by looking at evolutionary arcanum. So first things first, let's get evolutionary arcanum. That's on our to-do list. Oh, we have to do the Hephaestus forge. So forbidden and arcanus is in our future. Been a hot minute, but I think we can pull it off. So we're gonna need to do forbidden and arcanus. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this mod. I know it okay. I'm not great at it. I'm not super good at this mod. But let's look at what's involved. So we have to do the dark nether star, which is obsidian steel, which is that like clibano core thing. We have to do the smelter prisms. Yeah, I kind of remember that. Remember, we have to get this thing. Oh my goodness. Stuff and things. Quantum core. Dragon scales. Okay. Wonder if things have changed in Forbidden Arcanus lately. And then Stellarite, which I don't know if we've found any of yet, but there's bees, it looks like, so that's cool. We've got one Stellarite piece. Okay, that's cool. That's the thing. Out of curiosity, how do we get Stellarite bees? Oh, it's going to be a whole thing. I mean, not that big of a thing, but a thing. Okay, so to get this guy, we need a tier 5 Hephaestus forge. So we have to, like, all the way it up, right? I think we can get into that. Does Forbidden Arcanus have a book? We're gonna find out. I forget. Some of these mods, I forget which ones are which. I do remember the whole soul vacuuming from soul sand mechanic. I do remember that a bit. I do remember this mod. There we go. Good. We have a whole Forbidden Arcanus chapter. Getting started with our Forbidden Arcanus. So luckily, the quest book will guide us through. Because we've done this mod a few times before too, let's kind of like beeline our way through it and get things cruising. And I'm thinking what we could do, we could place this on top here as well. You know what would be neat? You know what would be cool? I have a crazy idea. Let's make a vertical column like this. And that. And that. And that. And then give me a max size. Now our roof kind of matches what's going on the inside. Now, what I'd probably like to do... Well, not you. Turn off fuzzy for a sec. Need to fix this. Believe it or not, I actually spent time once fixing it. I don't know if that was on camera or not. But I actually fixed this all, and then once I copied and pasted again, it unfixed it. But if I'm gonna have a nice looking exterior building, should probably make sure it looks as good as possible. Cool. 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 Wrong place. Just want to fill in some of these gaps because I want it to look good up here if I'm going to be building up here. Cool. All right, one last piece to fix. Okay. So then we could build like our Hephaestus forge and stuff over here. Is that a cool plan? I did not check what chunk boundaries look like up here. I don't super think it matters, or at least I'm gonna hope that it doesn't. And if it does, oh well. Dyer's gonna have to deal with that. It's a problem I'm gonna have to solve. We definitely do intersect like 4 chunks right here, which is not an ideal, layout, but it is what it is. I think when I did this previously, I had them all chunked out, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't check the chunk alignment when I placed this copy and paste building. But oh well, like I said, we'll manage. Hephaestus Forge then? Yeah, let's do thing. So getting into Forbidden Arcanus requires Dark Stone from Forbidden Arcanus and Arcane Crystal. So how are we for Arcane Crystal? A few. So new filter. Sea ores, that's right. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that. But we can find out what it is. Arcane _ crystal, or Forbidden Arcanus. Arcane crystal ore. Does it not have a tag? There we go. Oh yeah, Sea ores arcane _ crystal. I was close. Sweet. And then Darkstone. Is there a sea? Do we have any Darkstone? Not really. Gonna have to find out where that comes from. Just another mining dimension, really deep. Is that it? Is that the only place it's found? I don't know. Let's get you cooking. Cool. And then how do we process you? Enrichment chamber? Enrichment chamber. That's good enough for me. Definitely good enough for me. Okay. So now that we've got a lot of arcane crystal, and we'll get more if we need. Do we need to go to the mining dimension for Darkstone? New filter item stack. I was never able to get dragging into JEI working here, right? Like, let's do, yeah. You know what? New filter mod ID. Save. Start. So that got us some Runic Deep Slate, Stellar Arcanum, and more Runic Deep Slate. What's Runic Deep Slate do? That can be smelted into runes. Okay, and then we got some Stellar Arcanum too. But we did not get Darkstone, which leads me to believe Forbidden Arcanus, right? Needs to be in the other dimension. You can be whatted. I think I actually have to mine you properly. Yeah, because you do that. Cool. Okay. Layer of dirt, please. Nice and clean. Okay. So there's some of our stellarite that we're going to need. We need to go to the... Let's do just another mining dimension. Portal. Yeah, that's fine. we'll put this down here. What are you doing again, Simple Clicker? Do you like need to exist? I forget why I put you here. Was this like a temporary, like we'll deal with this later kind of deal, or was that like something I actually automated? Definitely feels we'll deal with it later kind of deal. I forget what the purpose of you was. Now what do you, shift click or shift right click, or what's the deal? There you are. Hello, welcome. So now if I start you, haha, we've got 10,000 blocks. Guess what some of those are going to be? Darkstone. Unsurprisingly. So that works for me. How many of these speed upgrades do we have in here? 16 of each. That's kind of funny. Now if I came in here and I turned you off, actually, boop, 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 and then started again. In fact, I would like a new item stack. It's this spot where the thing goes, but you can't drag into that slot. So you actually need the item before you can get it. Just a little bit of a bummer. Right? But yeah, so it's the left slot you have to put things in, but you can't drag into that slot. Kaboom! All right. I'll leave you in the mining dimension for now. Is that okay? Give me 4 episodes before I say, hey, where did I leave my miner? That guy goes in there. And then the mithril we'll put away at some point in the future. All right, cool. All right, so that means we've got you, and we've got you, and that should be getting started, quest complete. Cool. Mundipar dust, I remember you. Mundipar. And if I'm not mistaken, we need to know how to make arcane crystal, which I'm pretty sure is just like a regular old crusher recipe. Beautiful. Cool. We do need the clibano forge thing. So we're going to need one of you, 18 of you, and 8 polished. Is that cool? And then I feel like we should know how to make one of these. Thank you. Cool. Let's sleep through this night. Only so I don't have to deal with, you know, things. Okay. So, remind me how the clibano forge works. You want to build it layer by layer first as far as exact names for a visual guide. See the next page. So bottom is going to be a 3x3 of the bricks, and then the smooth in the corners. And then I just assume the top is identical. Haha! Dai remembers. You click with the Mundipar dust to form. Nice. Okay, cool. And then Diorium is going to be you. Should be straightforward. All the crafts. All the quests. I found this artisan relic thing, didn't I? Didn't I find this in a chest somewhere? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need that at some point. Yeah. Okay. And then to get obsidian steel, it is raw iron plus obsidian in the clibano combustion. Raw iron plus obsidian. Now, do you need some kind of fuel? I forget. I'm just going to start with charcoal. Yep, there you go. Nice. I remember how cool it looked. No tick accelerating, though, but that's okay. Right? And then Dark Nether Star is needed for this, just to get the quest completed. And that fills out this line. I'm beelining it, folks. May want some Edel Rush. Ooh, chance. You can smelt any sapling. Am I wrong about that? Alloy smelt. Or, yeah. Just to knock out the quest. Yeah, I kind of remember you. Kinda. Okay. Let's get back to the main thing. So that's all cool. That gets me a few of them. Now let's get into the Hephaestus Forge. So for this, we're going to need 9, 4, 48, a smithing table, and a Mundipar dust. Cool. Just get a stack of that. Okay. 9 of these needs Diorium ingots. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then 4 of these. Might as well grab a few extra, because I feel like if I remember correctly, we need more of those eventually. Polished darkstone. I'll get 1 more for that. Cool. All right. And then let's see if there's like a little hand guide on building that. So in the center goes this. That's pretty centered. And then on the sides, and then kind of surround them with polished darkstone. Is that cool? And then one space away should be this. And then what? In the corners here? Is that right? Looks about right. And then 3 here. Still funny to me that I'm still laying eggs, by the way. Is that kind of cool? Feels like we might be missing something. I think it's these corners here. Does that look right? Yes, I'm pretty sure it does. 3, and then a corner, and then 3, 3, and then a corner, then 3, then a corner, then 3, then a corner, then 3, then a corner. Yes, that is cool. All right. And then you go there. And I think I have to Mundapar dust you. Mundabitter. I guess that did it, right? All right, sweet. Cool, cool, cool. All right. And then Hephaestus Forge made. Cool. Now I got some experience essence. I remember needing that from Forbidden. X-petrified orbs and souls and Oriole bottles and arcane crystal obelisks. I remember these things being part of everything we're doing. Souls, Oriole, blood. That's right. There's a whole blood mechanic here. I have to remember how all those are made. I don't really remember. Kind of remember. Don't really remember. Putting bottles of enchanting into an XP slot on the forge, or by placing especially the orbs give 9 to 1 experience each, while a single bottle provides 15. Can be driven black hole absorbs enough experience. 4 and 1 corrupty, dusk and dark matter dropped on the ground together. Cool. So if I just got bottles of enchanting, what's like a cool way to make that with XP juice? That would be neat. I don't think my Just Dire things gives you bottles, does it? But I might be able to do something. Let's see. Pretty sure you don't accept bottle clicking, right? I didn't think so. But a tank from Ender.io. Buckets work. Thought I made you bucketable. Thought I made you bucketable. Laser IO, please. Where's all my laser nodes? Did I use them all? Oh, nope, I have them. So you're going to extract fluids, and on the up, you're going to insert fluids. And then bottles. Nice. That works, right? Yes, it does. So let's put our lever back. Good. Underground is free. So what I'm going to do is let's see, how free is it? Not that free. So what I'll do is this. Here, we will put our tank. And here you will insert, and here you will extract. And pattern provider. And you will get a pattern of this. But not that, just this. Made it. Right. And then we'll just need you on the up to extract, filter, experience bottle, and then you on the up insert. Cool. Now if I say I want an experience bottle times 20, that's working. And quest complete, and crafting complete, and everybody happy, and that is very, very cool. Works for me, right? So now we've got you done, and we've got all the experience we could want. So that's cool. Great. So you're 2 done. I do remember you being a thing. Where do you guys go? Like, do you go on, like... I don't have enough of those to go there. I have to remember how the crafting works with the... So there are 8. I'm assuming I need more pedestals. Do this. Do that. Probably not as much as I needed. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Is that cool? Right? And now if I said bottles of enchanting, you're cool. Right? How great is that? All right. So how about we wrap up the episode here? Next episode we'll come back. We'll remember how to do souls, blood, and Oriole lessons. I don't remember it being that bad. But like we'll want to figure it out. I remember if I got like the arcane crystal obelisk things, they like charged up your Oriole passively, sort of. And you could take accelerate them too. But we'll figure that all out next episode. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.